Hello and welcome to the Yellow Fellows podcast. I'm your host, Safi Saleem, and I'm with my co-host, Aaron and Darren, as usual. And I'm with my two special guests, Drake Zimmerman and Noah Juarez. So how are you guys?
Good. Thanks for inviting me on the show.
Yeah.
And I'm surviving quarantine. Slowly but surely thriving. Just kind of living.
You're kind of living.
Just kind of.
All right, so what is it? We invited both of you because in the previous episodes we sort of touched on the elementary school that we used to go to. It was Aero. But yeah, we're all, I guess you can call us alumni of that school. But yeah, that's one thing that we all have in common. We all used to go there, and we just kind of wanted to reflect on some of the weird, fun, cursed times of that school. So yeah, how about we just share out, well, what was your favorite time of Cal? Did you guys like junior high or elementary better? I know you guys went to kindergarten. I didn't go to kindergarten. I came like 4th grade.
Yeah, now that you mention it, I think, what's it called? I don't remember who else was in the original class, but I think few of us here are part of the original group of people who went through all 9 of the levels of Aero.
Oh yeah, I was in it. Yeah.
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 And they had like a whole picture slideshow for us, I think, at one point. Do you guys remember that?
Young selves,
it was during graduation, wasn't it? Or like promotion, where like they put up all like the baby pictures, didn't they? Kindergarten pictures.
Too bad I was in Pakistan, so I wouldn't even get a graduation.
Oh, you didn't go to promotion? I didn't even.
I went to freaking Pakistan. Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
What is it? I was just gonna ask you guys. What's the most memorable thing that has stayed with you throughout Aero? I think we all have some of those moments. And Safi, you want to go first?
The most memorable moment of Aero?
Yeah.
I think. Oh my God, there's so many. I think me personally, it was like, what's a Aero? I mean, that's so much. I mean, there's so much into that.
That was the whole
elaborate on that.
Yeah, I mean, okay, how do I explain it? So I have a friend, and he decided to make like a parody meme account of our school, right? Make like some memes of our school. And basically, I guess he posted a meme that wasn't too funny, put to the school. And basically the cops got involved and they called me, and it wasn't very fun. And the counselor also called me up. So I think that's the most memorable moment for me.
You got the cops called on you because of the meme?
Oh yeah, I was pissing my pants, man. Like I didn't even know what to say to them. I was like, oh yeah. They're like, oh, do you know the person? I was like, no. But I think they know I was lying, So it was a very scary moment.
What about you, Darren?
I don't think I have like a memorable moment, but like the most memorable thing like overall that from Aero would probably be like being in the yearbook class, because like there's a lot of like wacky stuff that happened during that class. Like one time I got in trouble for something I didn't even do, and then what's it called? Like we went on a field trips, which were pretty fun. So yeah, I found like being in yearbook team like probably like the most memorable thing from Aero.
What about you, Drake?
Oh, okay, Safi, I have a question for you though. Yes. Can you retell the meme?
The meme that got in trouble?
Like what it was that got you in trouble.
They got me in trouble? Well, it wasn't specifically me, but I think got the whole...
The guy.
Yeah, what was bad, I guess?
I think it was like, so the student or whatever, he said that, or like the person who made it was like, oh, this person's gonna get jumped tomorrow. Also another, that was like, like the meme, like elf on a shelf. So they put like fire on a Bergman, and I guess that too. So it was like the combination of both of those stuff. They kind of got the whole thing in trouble. Yeah.
Yeah. God, where do I start? For my experiences, I think I don't know. There were a lot. So there was promotion night, which was Reese's party, which was horrible. I remember that. I don't want to. If you know, you know.
Yeah. What happened? I wasn't. What happened with me? Tell me.
I actually went there.
Yeah, dude. That just the whole thing was so bad with me. I had I had so much girl drama that night. Like, you don't understand. I was like out on the balcony, like crying. Like I was like dying that night. Like, there's Nolan's Sleepover, where if you went to Nolan's Sleepover, Nolan's Sleepover, that it was insane. We were out at like 3 or 4. Oh, my cuss. My bad. You're gonna have to bleep that. Okay. All right. If you ask Amari, he'll vouch for me. And this is like the most crazy thing, regardless of anything else. Like, I remember, so it was, am I allowed to say names or no?
Try to refrain.
Okay. It was person A and person B went out with this girl at, it's like down the street. It's that circle, like roundabout, and there's a park that's like up a hill. So they went there to do not so school appropriate things with the girl. And I remember, so we noticed they went out, and I remember we went as a group, and we went out there to go and, stop them. We're not going to let them do that at like 4 a.m. at like a bathroom at a park. And we went there, and I remember I brought my my hunting knife, and I brought my flashlight. I don't know why I brought my knife. The flashlight was useful, but like I think I brought the knife in case there was some like weirdo, but there's no homeless people or anything in that neighborhood. So I don't know why I bought it.
You gotta always stay prepared.
Yeah, you gotta take precautions.
Always strapped.
Yeah, just gotta stay strapped or get clapped. And I remember we walked up, and keep in mind, since it was really early in the morning, there was like a dew over the grass, so it was really slippery. And I remember we walked up the slope, and I pointed my flashlight at them. The thing is, I don't even know where it is right now, but it's like I have the knife. It's a military flashlight, and you can extend the beam, but this is the knife. Like,
okay,
like it's right here. But I remember, so we went up, and I pointed the light at them, and I screamed at them like, hey, like, what are you guys doing? You guys are dumb. Come back here. And they ended up like reluctantly coming back. And then we were scolding them, but as we were walking back, a police Crown Vic from the left side rounded the corner. And keep in mind, this is like 4 a.m. It's past curfew. And we literally all just were like, oh my God. And we just sprinted. And I was next to one of the guys. He actually fractured his arm during that party because he got pushed down the stairs.
Oh,
so he was wearing my hoodie as a sling, and we slid down the hill because you remember how it's covered in dew. We literally slid down it. Our feet hit the floor, and dude, we just made a beeline to Nolan's house, just straight down the street, running full speed. We ran inside. We instantly went upstairs. Ryan was like, what happened? Like, what are you guys doing? And we were like, okay, there may or may not have been a cop car. There, he was like, what? It was so nuts. I love that party. Like,
I see.
Okay, yeah,
that's
that. Yeah.
I see. Well, what about you, Noah?
Well, I was just gonna say that I have a like completely, what's it called? Well, we were talking about the Reese's party earlier. I have a completely like different experience of that. Like,
Right.
normally I'm not very like big like gathering like social events like that. Like, that's why I don't go to like stuff like dances and all that. And like, but the thing is, I was like, oh hey, maybe I'll try it. And it was like the whole thing was just like too loud, and like the music was blaring. But another thing that happened is like right before that, since my parents were happy about me like graduating in like 8th grade and all that, they just got me a Switch. Like, I didn't even do anything to deserve it. They just got me a Switch. So I was just sitting there like all thinking in my head like, or depressed, like, I could be playing my Switch right now.
I don't want to be here.
I don't want to be here because
Yeah,
mom
wanna be
picked
here.
me up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I actually
Switch
ended
over
up.
party.
I actually ended up calling I don't remember who it was, but it was one of my parents, calling them to pick me up, and then what's it called? The rest of the night, I just ended up playing Breath of the Wild on the Switch.
I
That was
already
one-
straight.
That
Oh,
is, yeah,
wow.
this man has his priorities.
Dude, round of
straight.
applause.
Round of applause for this
Straight priorities,
Chad.
dude.
I would have done
honestly.
the same thing. To be honest.
Yeah.
I would have done the same thing.
I think I
Dude,
have like
like-
over 200 hours in that game now. Like,
Yeah, I remember. Oh, what is it for Calero? This didn't happen during my time as a student there, but this actually happened after. What is it? I was a freshman then. The audience, you guys know who Luigi is. We've been friends since like 7th grade, but what is it? During freshman year, we had this idea of a chaperoning at one of the dances, right? This is after we graduated from Cal Aero. And he just suggested that idea, and I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? So Luigi, me, and several other people who were in my classes, we just decided to chaperone there. And my God, it's weird because like when you go there, like when you're like the oldest of that school, like when you're in 8th grade, it was a K-8 school. When you're the oldest group in that school, you know, it feels weird. It's like, you know, you're looking down on all these little kids, but then like once you graduate, it's like, whoa, what happened, you know? It's like, well, what happened? Like, this isn't even like, what, 10 years? This is only a year, and my God, it just seems so different, just to school. And even the teachers, like, the teachers are still there, but then it just, there's that disconnect. It's really weird. It's very strange. But yeah, the dent.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, I said, why did you guys want to chaperone? Oh.
I don't know. Like, what is it? At the time, we thought it'd be fun. Like, don't get me wrong, it was fun. I think Luigi and I, like, what we thought would be funny is that, like, this was towards the end of the year, right? And towards the end of the year, we always have, like, this big dance. And, like, what is it? And since it was a big dance, like, they brought in, like, Olive Garden. And there was, like, a separate room in the gym. That's where the dance was held, right? And that's where they gave out the food.
Oh, but God, give me flashbacks, dude.
Yeah, but Luigi and I thought it'd be a good idea to, like, just stand outside the door to, like, the food area. And, like, we just approve everyone before they come in. And, like we'll just say the most obnoxious thing, like, oh, what is it? You have one strand of hair coming down. You're not allowed to come in. Or, like, oh, I don't like your shoes. You're not allowed to come in. We let them all in, but it was just a funny thing that we did when we were chaperoning. But yeah, it was. I never liked dance. Did you guys like the dances?
Never really danced.
Yeah, I never really danced during the day.
I was taking
pictures, dude. I was taking pictures for your.
You were taking. Oh yeah.
Yeah, what's it called? I remember at one of the dances. I don't remember which one, but we had to what's it called? I had to leave early, but the thing is, they wouldn't even let me use my phone at the dance.
Oh yeah.
And I was just like,
why was that a rule?
I don't know.
I don't understand.
I had to leave because my sister was going to what's it called? A practice because she plays softball, and the practice is like at least like 45 minutes away.
Right.
And at that point, they didn't trust me enough to leave me alone in the house. So I'm like, oh, I need to call my parents, and it's like, and they're like, nope, you're not allowed to use your phone. And I'm like,
That I don't understand. Like they were so like, what is it, in junior high, like in high school, they don't care if you use, they encourage you to use your phone, like when it comes to studying, right? But then now but then before, like in junior high, elementary, they were so strict on phones.
Oh my God, dude.
It wasn't even like, what is it, I mean, obviously, like, it's considered a toy, you shouldn't be carrying toys to school, but it was insane. It's like, if you had a phone out, you were like, oh, what are you doing? Are you texting someone? Are you cheating?
Incarnation of the devil.
Like, what are you doing? Like, if you had your phone out in public, you were immediately seen as like a delinquent in the eyes of the staff. It was, but then like now in high school, it's like if you don't see someone on their phone, you look at them like they're the weird kid.
The staff
you just automatically assume they don't have a phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, during the mornings, they got so mad at me. I was using my own phone. I was like, what? Like, what am I supposed to do in the morning, you know? Like, just like...
Yeah, they wouldn't even let you use your phone, like, before school even started. As soon as you were on the grounds. Like,
I don't even understand why. Like, how is that a rule, you know?
I got there, like, 30 minutes early because my dad had to go to work. So I was just sitting there so bored. Like, I was like, what do I do? Like, I was like, I can't use my phone. And, like, because, like, no one was there, too. Like, there was no other students. So I was just, like, sitting there, like, alone, like... I had to wait like 10 minutes for like some people to like start coming to school. Yeah.
Do you guys remember the school lunches that the school gave us?
They were okay.
It was in such small quantities. It
Like
was
the same as the lunch we get
Oh,
during
oh,
school now.
you guys, what's it called? So you guys know how, I don't know if you guys ever went to the breakfast, but they'd always give the, what's it called? The older students, the 7th and 8th graders, more options.
Oh yeah, like what is it? 7th and 8th graders could like get donuts, but then if you weren't in 7th and 8th grade, you'd get like a bean and cheese burrito or something like that.
Yeah, and I have a story. So one day, what's it called? Devin was with me. Devin Sake, he was with me.
They're really short.
He actually got denied by the lunch lady because she didn't believe that he was a. He's like, no, I'm telling you, I'm an 8th grader, and she's like, no, you're not.
I can imagine him like squealing at the lunch lady. I'm in 7th grade. I'm an 8th grader.
Wait, why didn't he just show his ID? Because like, don't our ID say like our grade? Like, why didn't he just show his?
Okay,
ID?
but who
Probably
actually
didn't have
carried
one.
around their
Yeah,
ID?
he
that's
wasn't
true.
carrying it.
Who actually carried their
That's
ID?
true.
I didn't. I just.
I lost
memorized
my
the
ID.
number.
I always lose my.
I
ID.
always lose it. Yeah.
You know,
Dude,
like,
I ran into him at Vegas a year ago.
Oh really?
Yeah, literally on the strip, I ran into him and I was like, Devin, you're so small. You haven't grown. Sorry, what were you gonna say, Noah?
I honestly forgot.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what is it? Oh, what was I gonna talk about? Oh yeah, field trips. What was your guys' favorite field trip in Cal Aero?
I think we went whale watching once.
Whale watching?
Oh,
That
I
was like
remember
2nd grade, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like 3rd grade.
Was
I
it 2nd
remember it
grade?
because I wasn't allowed to go because I got
I'm
sick.
pretty sure it was 2nd grade.
I remember like someone throwing up or something. That was happening.
Yeah, a lot of
I
people
remember
got
throwing
seasick
up.
on that.
Oh my god, speaking of
Oh,
throwing
yeah.
up, this is going a little off topic.
Oh my
but-
god, don't talk about it. We've had this conversation like 30 times, dude. Okay, but we have to. Since we're here.
we have to. He's
Have
here.
to.
Alright,
We're
so
entitled to.
Curious.
Alright, so Drake and I have been good friends since like 4th grade, right? And like what is it? So I moved to Cal Aero in 4th grade and we became friends in 4th grade. So like, and being the good friends that we are, we had a play date, but during our play date, we had to pick up my sister from school because for us it was half day, but then for her it was a full day. And what I didn't know at the time was that Drake had very bad car sickness. So what is it? Like we're driving, right? And like while we were driving, I was just sitting next to Drake, right? I was playing Animal Crossing on my 3DS, right? But then I was trying to show Drake something, but then he was like, "All right, yeah, that's cool." But then, what is that? I was like drawing. Like 5 minutes later, I was drawing something, and I show him the DS again. But then he throws up on me, like out of nowhere.
Oh my god. No.
Wait, was your drawing that bad? So you had to throw up?
No, it
your
wasn't.
your mom's pizza just did not sit right with me. I still remember she made oven pizza and it was just dude, it literally just went all over your lap. Like
Oh my.
dude, you have no idea how ashamed I was. I was just sitting in the bathroom in the shower like out of
Dude,
house. Like I was
our car smelled for like 3 months.
you are welcome. I still feel so bad for that, dude. Like I still
Oh
feel
my
so bad.
God.
Dude, that's how
God.
you secure friendship. You have your other friend throw up on you.
I didn't even react to that, Aaron. Like, what did you do? Did you put like?
Oh no, I was just like, what the hell?
Dude,
I was just sitting there. I was just
Oh
like,
my
what's happening? I was just processing what just happened. And my mom was like, oh shoot, what the heck?
Dude, every time we see each other, it's like the best joke. Like I remember how we saw Connor, like we hung out with him at your house, like not too
Oh
long
yeah.
ago. Yeah, and I just
Yeah.
kept threatening to throw up on you. Like it's such a dumb joke, but it's
It's
so good.
such a dumb joke.
Like we
Oh my
say it so
God.
many times. It's oh my god, I'm never gonna forget it.
Oh my god.
You guys remember like the Kappa slogan back then? Like it used to be like "Wear Cal Aero," and then remember when they did like Aviators Soar? So they
Oh,
used to do like
yeah.
that. They did it. Used to
People
do
used
the
to-
90s
Oh,
salute.
yeah.
People used to do the Roman salute every
No,
single
everyone
time.
used to do it. Everyone used to do this.
Yeah, everyone did the Roman salute. Like,
I remember they changed.
Wait,
Aviators
isn't that how
Soar or
you're supposed to do
something.
it? How do you do it? Just Aviators Soar?
No, it was
No,
like
they
it was
changed
like
it.
a.
It used to be this. It used to be actually this, and then they changed it to this.
Oh my
And I
god.
remember
They wanted to be like an airplane.
I'm getting so mad for some reason, and I kept on doing this, and my teacher literally got my arm and just slapped it. I got so mad. I was like, Aviator Soar like this. This is an airplane, not like
Aviator Soar, dude.
Yeah, this is an
Aviators
airplane,
Soar.
guys. This is an
Soar.
airplane.
Dude, I wish someone took a picture of like everyone doing this.
It's probably on like the archives of their website.
Yeah.
The freaking archives.
Dude, it'll just be like this cursed photo that you just come across and you're just saying like, what have I done?
Oh yeah, Aaron. Guess what I have, dude?
What do you
I'll
have?
show. I have it.
Oh,
still.
yo.
It's kind
why-
of cutting out
why?
just the background. I'm gonna hang it up
Nice.
on my wall when I get my posters for Christmas.
That's very cool. For our audio listeners, Drake brought out a drawing that I made for him. Oh yeah, I never talked about that for our audience. I like to draw. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. Moving on.
Dude, you're so talented. You're such a talented artist. Like,
Actually, really
Thank
good.
you.
you should give yourself
Thank
some
you.
credit, even in my opinion, because sometimes you'll show me your drawings like, oh, these are bad. I don't really want them. Do you want them? Like, dude, what? Like,
I've seen her Dragon Ball characters and I'm like, what? I would never be able to do something like that.
mind-boggling, dude.
I remember,
It's
like, what is it? In 7th, 8th grade, I was crazy about Dragon Ball, and I only drew that. Then friggin' freshman year comes. I don't even know what I drew then. I drew people. And then in 10th grade, Drake somehow convinced me to watch JoJo's Bizarre
You're
Adventures.
welcome.
And then after that, what is it? I just went back to drawing people again. Yeah, but yeah. Oh, by the way, what is it? I developed this sort of bad habit where what is it? We're on distance learning right now. We're on quarantine, so we're doing school virtually. I have a bad habit of looking at people on my Zoom meetings and like trying to draw their faces. And
Really?
It's not weird. It's not like.
How many people have
yeah,
you drawn
I'm
so far?
Let's just say at least 2 every day we had school. Yeah.
No
Hey, I
way.
mean, good practice.
It's
Still light art.
practice. It's practice. I mean, now drawing people's light work. So yeah.
I'd have my camera off, and then I'd turn it on, and I would be like, just to mess with my friends, like if I had them in a breakout room, I'd have my camera off, and I'd turn it on, and I'd just be like, right in front of it. It was so dumb. They'd scream. It was, yeah.
Oh my god. Going back into Keller, what was your favorite like class? Like, it doesn't have to be like junior high, just like elementary as well. What was your favorite class?
I don't remember my elementary classes because I only remember what's it called? Like, it's like my only memories are like fate. Like,
Yeah.
I remember one of my favorite classes was in my English class. I had the same teacher for both years, 7th and 8th grade, but that class was really fun. It wasn't very grammar intensive, or like the learning style wasn't very grammar intensive. It was more symbolism.
It's like literary analysis.
Yeah, literary analysis focused rather than focusing on grammar. And I had a lot of fun in that class because that was a class where I was able to like actually see that books aren't written that way. They're not meant to be taken literal, or the writing
Yeah.
isn't meant to be taken
It's not
literal.
like a linear path.
Yeah, but I thank that teacher so much because now I'm able to look at movies and say, oh wait, this could possibly mean this, without saying instead of saying like, why is there a lighter? Why did they just cut out to a lighter
Yeah.
in like the middle of the rain? You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that class was really fun. What about you guys?
I had the same. I had the same teacher, the same English teacher as you. We weren't in the same. We weren't in the same period, but like he was really fun. We got to read Anne Frank, like an actual what's it called? Like an actual play. And I believe I was like playing this family friend of the Franks, but I don't remember too much about like the play. No, I remember it, but I don't remember too much else. Slowness.
I see.
Yeah, I love like the discussions we had in that class. Like
Yeah.
that was really cool class where we just actually talk about something, instead of like doing like an assignment, specific assignment. Like we can just have an actual conversation, and that was really cool.
Nobody
There are
in
a lot
my
of-
period wanted to discuss, like, at, like, I think in 8th grade, like, everybody just, like, it was crickets in there.
Yeah, he'll always get mad if like no one's talking.
Yeah, like what is
talking
it? Like in
gets
8th
so
grade. Yeah, in like 8th grade, everyone just all of a sudden stopped talking. And I felt guilty for not talking, but then in those moments, I really had nothing to add to the conversation. So I felt really guilty.
Wait a
not
minute,
being able to say.
what's it called? Didn't you get in trouble with our teacher for
Oh
saying
my god!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what is it?
He said, bruh.
Dude, I was so annoying.
Wait, he got mad at you?
Yeah.
All right, so this is
He's
what
like,
happened.
I'm not
right?
your bruh, Aaron. I'm not your bruh. I'm your teacher.
Yeah, so
I'm not
what is
your
it?
bruh.
No, what is it? When I was in 7th, 8th grade, I had a really bad habit of saying things like RIP and bruh. I kept addressing people as bruh, and I developed a really bad habit. It got so bad to the point where my English teacher, he was like, you don't say that again. But then, all of a sudden, it slipped out.
Yeah, you like said it immediately after.
Yeah, I said it immediately after. Then he told me to stay after class. What is it? I don't know if you're watching this, but if you are watching this, I'm sorry. I didn't intend to. What is it like?
Call you bruh.
Call you bruh. I really respected you. I'm not even joking. That was a very fun class.
I remember another one of
also-
our friends said bruh right after. And
Oh
he
yeah,
didn't get
like
in
what is it?
trouble at
The
all.
day
He did not
after. The
get in
day
trouble
after
at
that
all.
happened. The day after, like what is it? Our teacher was writing on the board, and when he's writing on the board, it's like dead silent, right? But out of nowhere, someone just says "bruh," and all of our stomachs just go in, and we're like, "Oh no!"
He didn't get in trouble at all, but Aaron gets in trouble all the time. It's so funny how like he's like the only one chosen.
I was quite the individual in
do you
junior high.
guys remember how he what's it called? I think it was him, but where he said the like an upside down okay symbol was like a what's it called? A hate symbol.
He said it was a white supremacist symbol because if you do it like this, it looks like it says white power.
The heck? He never
Really?
does that.
He never told us that.
He discusses different
He didn't?
things between periods.
Well, he didn't explain that, but he said he didn't want us like using it. And then he made like I think he made Amari do push-ups.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'm like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah, I
like
remember
90%
that.
sure he did it for ours,
Really?
if I remember correctly. Unless I'm thinking.
No, I remember seeing him do push-ups. No, but what is it? It's because of that teacher I was able to look at The Little Mermaid differently.
Oh, he would hate on Disney princesses.
Dude,
So
he would
awful.
hate on Disney movies.
God.
Like
funny.
I remember like what is it like when we're all so young and we watch The Little Mermaid, we see it as, oh my god, it's such a wonderful story of a mermaid getting with a human. But then like after what is it? Our teacher told us his analysis of the movie. We were like, oh my god! Like the what is it? His what is it? His view on the movie, interpretation of the movie was you need to keep your mouth shut if you want a guy to like you. And yeah, that ruined my childhood. I liked that movie.
He ruined a lot of
Awakening.
movies for me.
He ruined a lot of movies. I remember like he ruined the Phantom Menace for me. Like what is it? He was like notice how all of the alien characters don't speak proper English or English. They're trying to emphasize them being foreign. But yeah,
The thing is, like, wouldn't they not speak English because they're from different planets?
Yeah, but then at the same time, like,
I mean, we
I
do
don't know.
refer to illegals as aliens, so that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, illegal immigrants are referred to or we refer to them as aliens.
Mm.
His book reports were so fun though. Like,
His book report.
Oh my god,
he added one pages, and I was like, why? Why are you adding one pages?
Oh yeah, one pages.
Oh yeah. Wait, didn't we only do that once?
No, okay. The first time he made it was optional, and then like the second time it was like extra credit, and then we ended up like never doing it in class.
So lucky.
Yeah.
Really? I remember specifically doing it. I wouldn't have done something if it wasn't mandatory.
Oh, I think what's it called? you might be thinking of the time when he had us do these things like on a piece of paper, like 20 like pieces of literature or that changed your life or something.
Oh,
like
I
that.
love that. That was fun, dude.
I somehow got an A on that, and I was like, this is so scuffed, dude. I was like, I did not. Like, I thought I was
Maybe
gonna
I
fail that
could've got
assignment. I thought I failed that
I
assignment.
don't remember that. I actually don't remember.
You guys
that.
don't remember like he was like, oh, pop quiz define theme, and like theme
Oh
was
my-
like a whole paragraph.
Oh yeah.
I
That
failed
was-
that quiz 5 times, dude.
I failed that quiz the first time we had it. That night I studied my ass off trying to memorize the whole definition. And guess what? I forgot it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he let us
I-
retake that quiz, it was so clutch. I was like, yes, let's
You
go.
let our
Dude, it
peers
was
take
so-
it 5 times, and everyone kept on failing.
Dude.
It's so
Wait.
funny.
The funny thing is, like, he described it as one word, right? So
Mhm.
so immediately after we like left his class,
Hmm.
our teachers
Oh
told us
yeah,
like,
like it's
not one word.
different. Yeah, it's not one word.
So like
Well,
immediately that goes out the window. Like, so I'm just thinking like, all right, okay.
Yeah, like what is it? In junior high, they're like, yeah, it's only one. It's only theme is only one word. But then in high school, it's like, no, theme is a phrase or a sentence now. Like, yeah.
It's just every English teacher interprets things differently. It's like you just have to like appeal to what the teacher thinks of it.
Yeah.
Remember the quizzes he would give us on like Thursdays when we had short classes, and it would look like this long thing, but you really just were supposed to read the instructions, and then you'd like draw like a flower on the back.
Oh
He
yeah.
does it all.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
these
like-
What the
joke
heck? I
quizzes
do.
he'd give us,
He gave us
and it was like
quizzes?
20 IVFs and like.
No,
this
I
whole
don't
long
think it was
thing.
his teacher specifically. I think that was more like in elementary, like in the beginning of the year. They're like, all right, so we're gonna be doing a follow the directions assignment, and you have to read the directions before you proceed with the assignment. But then some of us tend to just do it as we go on because we're like, wasting directions or reading the directions is a waste of time. But then once you get to the end, it's like, if you read all the instructions, do not do any of the instructions. Just draw a dragon on the back of the paper.
I
Yeah.
remember like when it was like in elementary school, I remember feeling so proud of myself, like just turning it over and then seeing everybody else do like everything that was on there.
Yeah,
Remember, like,
it was a
these
really
quizzes,
satisfying
like-
feeling.
They were so stupid because like there was like one time he didn't warn us, right? And then, like one question, like it had multiple answers, like you could circle multiple answers, and then everybody in the class got it wrong because like everyone thought that it can only be one answer, and everybody like got that. Everybody got so mad. I was like, oh my god, I hated it.
I don't remember. I see. Like, this is the thing. I lost so many memories.
Kind of just
Of that
pushed
school.
Cal Aero out. Like,
Yeah, I kind of just like pushed those memories out. Junior high Aaron, he doesn't exist.
I
Yeah.
remember when we accidentally exposed a kid for copying a cover on like a book report.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so I remember like for one of our English book reports, right? Like this kid, he was doing his book on like Magnus Chase, right?
No,
Yeah,
it was
like-
Son of Poseidon. It was Son of Poseidon.
Was this? I thought it was
It's
Magnus
not-
Chase.
I thought it was Magnus Chase.
No,
Yeah.
it was Son of Neptune, and then because I remember it was Percy Jackson cover, right? And then he literally copied the whole like the Percy Jackson cover and just made it bigger and just put
Yeah,
it on.
he literally copy and pasted the book cover and just
That is
put it on
really
like
lazy.
poster.
And then the teacher thought it was really good. And then we were all like, so why it's really good? It's because it's the cover from the author. That's why it's really
Yeah,
good.
it felt so sad just seeing him like up in front of the class, just searching it on the like project with the projector showing it, and he's like searching the cover, and then it just pops up like multiple
And
times.
he's all like, "Oh my god!"
He was like, no way. There's no way this student would turn in the cover. It was so funny.
I remember there was one time where I said he looked like Jimmy Fallon if he shaved his beard, and one of my friends decided to tell him that, and
Oh,
he was
no.
like, he gave me this look, and then he was like, huh, that was a good one. He's like, I'm not even mad. He's like, that's fair. Yeah, and then he just went and he sat down at his desk. Like it was so
I remember,
satisfying.
I remember that teacher. Like, what is it? We were all used to seeing his beard, right? Like in 7th grade, like when he shaved
Oh my
his
God,
beard,
when you shaved-
everyone was freaking out.
He
But
looked like a
then
new
in
person.
8th, yeah, he looked like a new person. But then in 8th grade, when he shaved all of his hair,
He went bald.
no one said said anything.
Wait, he went bald?
Or
Yeah.
close to
Why do
bald.
I
He
not
got like a
remember that?
buzz cut. Like a buzz cut.
Yeah, he got a buzz cut.
Why do I not remember that one?
Yeah, I don't remember that either.
I had them
Most
both.
significant
I was a
transformation.
Donald, so I don't even know.
Oh my
Yeah.
Donald. Was Donald good? I heard like.
She was
mixed
easy.
about
You
her.
just do like bell ringers, and that's basically it. The whole class, you
I
know.
remember our school had an art club, and she was like the advisor of that club. We did not do anything there. You know, like it was actually a waste of time. Like, what is it? They're like, all right, so these are called pastels. Do what you want with them. Have fun. So like these kids are like drawing like monkeys or something, and then I was
monkeys.
and I was just like drawing a sunset, and everyone was looking at me. And they're like, wow, that's so cool. But then I was just sitting there. It was like, I expected more out of this. So I just left the week after.
Like, you guys, I'm too good for you guys. Like,
No, it's not even that. It's just like, I came here to learn, but I was wrong.
I came here to learn, and I got monkeys. This is
No,
not what I signed up
got
for.
people drawing stick figure monkeys with pastels. There were high quality pastels as well. You don't use that to draw stick figure monkeys. Like, I felt physical pain looking at that. I was like, oh no.
back to modernity. Return to
Oh yeah, what was it? Did you guys do any clubs in Calero?
the Harry Potter one, but that one was just.
Oh, that just crashed.
Yeah, I remember they promised us we were gonna play Quidditch, and then we're all waiting for Quidditch, and then like they never let us play Quidditch. Really.
Yeah, and then what's it called? They just like the founders of the club. They immediately bailed. Like they just left the club after founding it. And like,
Oh yeah, the same thing happened to like Polynesian Club or something. Like I don't even know what happened, but like the owner of it started like crying during the club or something. It was so weird.
What the heck?
at least the Polynesian club at high school is doing.
Oh, it's doing way better.
You guys remember PE in junior high? don't say the coach's name. Oh my god.
I won't.
That was great. I remember I kept getting that teacher, and I was irritated because I got him 2 years in a row, and I was mad because he was the only teacher who gave us like written tests. And the tests were centered on like what sport we were playing. Like, what is it? Like every 6 weeks we'd change the sport that we'd play, but what is it, like one period we'll play basketball, another period we'll play like football, and we'd have to like know the history of that sport by the end of those 6 weeks or something like that. But then yeah, that was the only reason I didn't like his PE class. But other than that, it was fun. I like playing basketball.
But didn't he give like the same quizzes? So like people for like who had him like
Yeah.
1 year would like just show us the quizzes that they.
I know
before,
that
and then,
people.
like, we just memorized the answers or like the.
I know that
patterns.
the 8th graders, there were some 8th graders who were like selling test answers
Yeah.
to the
Yeah,
7th
dude, they were,
graders
like,
for
One of them were
money.
trying to sell it to me. I was like, nah, I'll pass.
Dude, I was like, okay, well, that's.
No, one person sold
that's
them for like $60. I was like,
Oh,
the
what?
heck?
for one test.
No,
You
for,
could
like,
just
all
buy.
the
You could
tests
just buy a video
all the
game for that price. Like,
$60.
buy that.
But
I don't know. They really wanted those tests, I guess.
They were hard, but they weren't like
They
$60.
really wanted those tests. That's
dude, I'd pay $60 to like have a surefire like B in a final, like not even an A. Like that's what I would pay. Like, dude, like for a PE test.
Oh, he also gave a lot of homework. I don't know.
Oh yeah, he gave like an unreasonable amount of homework. I remember we had like this.
chill.
I remember we had like this health fitness period. Like, what is it? We had to like log what we're eating.
Oh
And
yeah,
then,
that's
I faked that the whole day. Like,
Faked
the
so
day before it was. due,
I faked that as well.
I faked it.
But yeah, that was that class.
Oh, I remember one time. What's it called? I think these two stories are two different days. But I remember one time he had his back turned on the not the football, the softball fields that are close to it, and you, Aaron, would just keep on dancing behind his back. Like, do you remember that?
What the heck?
No?
I don't know.
Wait, what?
This is
In
like
front of
the
the whole
Fortnite
class,
dance.
I
you would
would
just
want to
like
see that. What the heck?
you would just like do like this little like you would wiggle around like every single time he would turn his back and turn like front of the whole class. It was like the soccer like thing during like
Really?
soccer. Yeah, and another time is that during soccer, I think I got like hit in the face. Like, so I had just collapsed on the ground, and it was just like I didn't get knocked out, but I was just sitting there all like stunned.
Noah, do you remember when I threw Sour Patches at you at Dylan's sleepover?
What?
Yes, yes,
Dude.
sir.
It was like what was it? It was like 2 in the morning. We were watching Zootopia, and I threw
2 in the morning.
across the room, and it hit him in the face. Dude, I felt so bad.
Funniest part was
such a fun party,
the things were I think were like stale. Like
Oh,
Oh,
this is really like rock hard then.
Yeah.
dude, yeah, dude, freaking rock hard, dude. Oh,
Oh my god, I still feel bad about that, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hit you in the
no,
eye.
don't worry about it. I barely like remember any pain from that or anything. Like
Dude, oh my god, I felt so bad.
I think Dylan, I don't know if it was the sleepover that you and I were at, but one of Dylan's sleepovers was like the first sleepover that I ever had. So it was a really fun experience.
Alessi was shooting snails with a Nerf gun in the backyard.
Wait,
what?
How are you?
You don't remember that? So
Yeah,
you know the Nerf miniguns, like the kind of bigger ones, and they shoot
Yeah.
rapid fire, like dun 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 dun. Yeah, he was out in his backyard with because Dylan has a bunch of Nerf guns, and he was like just firing away at the snails in the backyard.
Oh, I
They
thought
weren't
he
doing
said-
anything, but like.
oh, I thought you
I
said
thought he was like
he was
using the
using
snails as the bullet.
Yeah, the snails.
Oh
as
no,
bullets.
he was shooting Nerf bullets at the snails. Like the snails were fine, like nothing happened to them.
Oh, by the
They
way,
didn't get
no, we
hurt,
don't
but, like-
condone animal violence here. We're just, yeah.
I mean,
we
he
don't-
missed like 98% of the shots because it's kind of hard to hit a snail with a Nerf bullet. But
Right.
yeah, that's like one thing I vividly remember. Snail massacre.
Snail massacre, God.
Going back to PE, I remember like kids used to like open like the shower. You know how the locker room has a shower,
Oh my
and like
god.
the PE teacher got so
Oh,
mad. He used to
no.
come out angry. He was angry.
There was this one kid, Drake, you know him. Well, like, I remember he was like, him and this other dude, like, they were like banging, they were banging the shower, right? Because like, normally when you press it, nothing comes out, but they,
It turned on.
they were
wouldn't
banging
turn
it
off.
like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it wouldn't. But then all of a sudden, a stream comes out, and they're like, "Oh shoot!" and they couldn't turn it off.
It wasn't turning off. It wasn't turning off. He came in too, the coach. He came in and he got mad. Like, dude.
He's like,
Oh
"What
my
the
god, I
heck?"
remember that. I was just like changing off to the side, like, don't look at me. I didn't do anything. Like,
I think what's it called? Another story is like I think you were here for this, Safi, but 2 kids actually got into a fight in front of his office.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. They're always fighting in like the locker rooms. It's so weird. Yeah, it's funny.
And they immediately got sent off to the principal's office, and I was just laughing all the way home.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, what is it? Another thing I remember about PE was what is it? When I was in 8th grade, like what is it? I was put in a PE class with a lot of 7th graders. Like there were some 8th graders in that class, but what is it? What is it? It was mostly 7th graders. So I got a lot of those 7th graders to do my bidding. I'm joking. No, there was none of that. But then, for some reason, they respected me.
Child
to this day,
labor.
to this day. No, but what is it? To this day, I still don't know why they respected me. Like all of them blindly like followed whatever I did. So I remember like
hierarchy at Cal Aero, like it was weird.
Oh yeah.
really.
Yeah.
No, but
Notice
what
the
is it?
hierarchy.
Yeah,
No,
for
but
sure.
what is it? I remember, what is it? Like every time I thought it'd be a good idea to tell the kids, hey guys, so what is it? Every Wednesday we're gonna do this thing where we go into the locker and one person says it's Wednesday, my dudes, and all of you need to scream. And they were like, yeah, let's do that, and we did it for every Wednesday. Like every Wednesday, all the kids rushed into the locker rooms in order to make sure that the coach wouldn't hear what we did. We never got caught. We always
Yeah,
did
I
that
remember that. I remember
Yeah,
that vividly.
every Wednesday, some guy would just scream, "It's Wednesday, my dudes," and all of us would scream. It was so funny.
I
But
sort of miss like being like 7th and 8th grade.
I don't.
Don't I try to
Like
listen.
being completely honest, I do not miss 7th grade. I am perfectly content with being a high schooler.
I
Oh
did
no,
not-
if I was given the choice, I would stay a high schooler.
No.
But
Yeah, but-
I just like sort of like nostalgia.
But I think that's a good place to wrap it up. So, Safi, you wanna finish us off?
Oh yeah, so thank you for going on our podcast. And the Yellow Fellow podcast was created as part of the BARC Podcasting Network, a student-run organization of podcasters from Chino Hills High School. Please support our podcast by checking out our Instagram at CHS Podcasting or by visiting our website, where you can access all of our network's original podcast series. Links to both are in the description. And thank you again, Drake and Noah, for coming on to our podcast. We really appreciate it.
Oh,
It was a lot of fun.
All right. So that's the end of the episode. We'll see you on the next one. Bye, everyone.
bye.